Hey Tanya, this is Dan Keller, and this message is for you and the Keller Williams Marysville team to personally invite you guys to a Michael Mayer 7 Levels of Communication Mastermind group that I'm going to be hosting starting Thursday, January 23rd. It's a 5-week class, it's a 5-week mastermind group where we're going to break down 7 levels of communication, chapter by chapter, piece by piece, and go really deep with some of the strategies that Michael's used to become America's most referred real estate agent. I'm really excited for this course. I've actually even spoke with Michael about bringing him into the class via Skype, and I'm super pumped for that. So some of the things we're going to spend some time talking about, in case you aren't really familiar with Michael Mayer, is understanding, mastering, how to master your database. But more specifically, how to take your database and turn it into a community and then eventually become the mayor of that community. You know, in Michael's book, 7 Levels of Communication, he talks about Dunbar's Law. Dr. Dunbar basically states that everybody knows 150 people. Now, if you as a real estate agent have a minimum of 150 people in your database, that's 150 times 150. That gives you 22,500 people that you potentially know. And so, in addition to that, the National Association of Realtors publish numerous times that the average homeowner tends to move every 5 to 7 years. 1 out of every 5 to 7 years. So let's use 5. 1 out of every 5 years is a 20% mobility rate. You take 20% times 22,500, and that gives you 4,500 people in your initial community right now that you can do business with that are going to be buying and or selling in the next year. So we're going to spend some time talking about that. We're also going to spend a lot of time on Michael's communication pyramid. And basically what that pyramid, the communication pyramid, states that people make the most amount of money in the influential zone. That's handwritten note cards, that's one-on-one meetings, that's events and seminars, and that's phone calls. And the purpose of phone calls is making that a part of your time block. We're going to spend some time on Michael's version of time blocking, where during that time block you are making what's called your first and 10 phone calls. What I love most, I just interviewed Jay Papazan last month, and I love how he refers to time blocking. He says time blocking is simply making an appointment with yourself to get things done. So the purpose of that part of our mastermind group is to really master the first and 10 phone calls, really master the 7 steps of writing a power note, and then really understanding what Michael talks about as the great retrace strategy. Those are all time blocking, dollar producing activities that will add massive value to your business. And then we're going to wrap up the class on how to actually write a power note, how to actually create a spectrum of solutions document that you give to a seller, that you give to a buyer or an investor, that increases your conversion, but more specifically increases the likelihood of a referral. So I'm excited to see you there, and if you want more information on the class, in this email is a link to register for the class. Again, it's free. You do need to buy the book. Ideally, you will have read the book, but you don't need to. And if you have any questions, let me know. My information's in the email, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye for now.